比利时的精酿闻名于世界，那我们今天继续来探讨一下吧。
Yes, I can fully understand and I would agree, I would say, because the difference between craft beer and regular beers is that craft beer pays more attention to the quality of the ingredients. So the regular beer, of course, it's for mass production, meaning that the breweries would try to limit costs, meaning that they would add more water, for instance, use cheaper ingredients. Whereas the craft beer, that is quite famous in Belgium, it's brewed in smaller quantities, but also with better ingredients, more natural ingredients. So I would definitely recommend the Chinese public to try some more craft beer.
As I understand, it is not just about the cultural heritage, but there are also more and more different sorts of beers, right?
Yes, indeed. So the Belgian beer, we're quite famous for our traditional beers, but of course every beer company is trying to develop new flavors, new techniques. And so today, for instance, I can show you a few of our beer brands that are coming up with traditional and also new flavors. So we have here Bar Belge. They have 5 different flavors for millions of occasions. They also have berry beer made of berries. They also have an alcohol-free beer. Because of course people need to drive very often, and then it's safe to drink this kind of beer. There's no risk you don't get drunk, so it's safe to drive even after enjoying a glass of beer. And then you also have, for instance, here the Antwerp Brew Company. They already exist for many, many centuries, and this safe beer is actually the typical historical beer of the city of Antwerp. That has also already won many, many prizes, many awards for the good quality of the beer. Then we have here Ellenbosch. And Ellenbosch is a typical lambic beer. Lambic beer means that it's not made of cultivated brewer's yeast, but it's made of wild strings of yeast, which also gives it a special flavor. And then here, for instance, we have Tipsy. Tipsy have 2 kinds of beer, the red one and the golden one. And the golden one, which has also won prizes, it also has a touch of honey in it. So there's a slight taste of honey. So as you can see, we have many, many more beers, but these are just a few brands that I wanted to show you today. Yes, it's true. Belgium is definitely known as a beer country, but you might be surprised that we also have wines. Well, it's thanks to the climate change. As you know, the temperature is going up in every country in the world. It's getting warmer, and for the Belgian wine industry, this is actually good news. So the grapes are getting better and better for wine. And today, for instance, I would like to talk about a winery which is called Hunshof. So this is one of their bottles. And aside from the white wine, the red wine, the rosé wine, so the classical wines, they also have fruit wines. So this is an example. They have cherry wine, and they also have pear wines. And they also have ice wines. And an ice wine is actually a wine where the grapes, they got frozen while they're still on the vine. Then the water gets frozen, but the sugar doesn't. And this gives a very special, concentrated, sweet flavor to the wines. It's really delicious, so I would recommend the Chinese consumer to give a taste and try the Belgian wines. They might surprise you.
下一期我们一起去了解一下比利时的下酒菜。我是你们的 Mof Jasmine。